Hello fellow Star Wars fans, and welcome to a new video. Today, I will be discussing why the finale of Star Wars Rebels will be the Battle of Scarif from the Ghost perspective. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. During the course of Rogue One, you can see and hear multiple Star Wars Rebels Easter eggs.
General Syndulla, please report to the briefing room. General Syndulla.
Senator!
This is Admiral Raddus of the Rebel Alliance. All squadron leaders report in.
That's not what I'm here to talk about today. As we know, the upcoming episodes of Star Wars Rebels will be its last. And what better way to end it off than the Battle of Scarif? That's right. I think the finale of Rebels will be the Battle of Scarif. It may not seem like it. You can actually tell a lot about the potential plot of this episode just from the Easter egg seen in Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. It is by no means confirmed that this is set to be featured in Rebels, but the odds of it are very high considering they have mentioned Director Krennic by name.
Your TIE Defender is at risk. Krennic has been quite persuasive about his own project, Stardust.
And have teased the Death Star throughout the series.
Tell us what the Empire was doing here on Geonosis?
Circle inside of a circle. That could be the rings around Geonosis.
Any more than some scratches in the dirt.
So it seems like they're building up to an appearance from the moon-sized space station itself. Even if this event is not explored in Rebels, while it would be weird, you should definitely expect a comic of the Battle of Scarif from the Ghost's point of view. Let's dive into what the Ghost crew would be doing during this battle and during the event of Rogue One. The first Rebels Easter egg seen is the Ghost when Jyn and Cassian are leaving for Jedha. Next, we hear General Syndulla's name called in over the intercom after the meeting with the Rebel leaders.
General Syndulla, please report to the briefing room. General Syndulla.
After that, you can see and hear Chopper on Yavin 4
Senator!
and the Ghost multiple times during the battle over Scarif. Along with the Hammerhead Corvettes from Phoenix Squadron. That doesn't seem like much to go off of, but it is. What's important is the chronological sequence of which these events take place. Okay, so right here, you see the Ghost parts on Yavin 4. The next event in which I think the crew is present at is the meeting with all the Rebel leaders. I am willing to bet at least one of the Ghost members was present during this meeting. It would also make a lot of sense, as a lot of high-ranking Rebels officials were there. Directly after that meeting, we hear Hera's name called out over the intercom, where she is called to briefing. Directly after that, we get a shot of the team heading to the cargo ship, where you can clearly see the Ghost is missing from the spot it was previously parked at on Yavin 4. This is most likely the reason Hera was called to briefing, to prepare for whatever mission she was sent on. We then see Chopper strolling through Yavin, which does not make much sense considering the Ghost is clearly gone. While the team splits up frequently on Star Wars Rebels, it is very rare that Hera is separated from her beloved droid. This also means that there is at least one other Ghost member present on Yavin, while Hera is attending whatever mission she was assigned. Next, we see the Ghost entering out of hyperspace above Scarif. After this, we can see the Ghost flying in the background of the battle, and if you look at it, it seems to be flying aimlessly, but if you look closer, every clip of the Ghost in it, after it emerges from hyperspace, seems to show it flying by the Profundity, which is Admiral Raddus' flagship.
Deflector shields down to 50%. What's the state? Sir, what did...
Which means the Ghost crew is most likely tasked with protecting the cruiser from enemy fighters, which is a task they have been given on Star Wars Rebels before. We don't see the Ghost entering hyperspace, leaving the battle, but we do know the Ghost along with Chopper and Hera make it out alive, due to them appearing in a Forces of Destiny short set after Return of the Jedi.
Look, I know how it sounds, but I need snacks for the little furballs.
The major question that still remains is where did Hera take the Ghost between the meeting and their arrival at Scarif? And to that question, there is no definitive answer. For all we know, she could be dealing with Thrawn, or going to Lothal to finish off whatever story arc the second half of the season takes us on. We will just have to wait and see when Star Wars Rebels returns on February 19th. And that will do it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, as it really means a lot. Also make sure to subscribe and turn post notifications on if you have not already.